Vita première.
It is the decision of this court to sentence you to be dismissed from the United States Army and to be deprived of all pay and allowances.
I am now relieved of all military duties. Is that right?
That's correct.
Fine.
You have here a print of one of the best Western artists ever, Jean Giraud.
Yes.
And he does a comic strip he passed away, for many years in France, called Lieutenant Blueberry. And it was probably one of the best ever drawn
And that was
Western.
a serious adult Western. In fact,
Correct.
you know, what we've got right now is this was adapted with Moebius, which was his other name, into a movie. It was in development hell for 10 years, and the actor who was set to play this, picked by them, is sitting right here, Martin Kove. Marty, could you come up here and tell us about Lieutenant Blueberry? Sergio, thank you.
Thank you.
Now we have the man who wanted to be Lieutenant Blueberry. We have Martin Kove right here. And, you know, it's a great, great comic. And it was huge in Europe, and really nobody knew about it over here. How did it come about? Marty, at the time, I think, was doing Cagney and Lacey. When this happened, I was working at Filmways and head of marketing there, and that's how I met Marty. And we just gravitated to each other. Tell us about Blueberry and how that happened, Marty.
A casting woman came and she looked me up, and it was between Harrison Ford and myself, and we both looked very much like this character, which was prominent in these kind of books. Originally, I was brought into Paris, screen tested for the movie.
25 première.
You're gold. Get out. You're gold shit. You ain't gonna be nothing where you're going. So your parts, let's have it. And let's have it quick. Fling it over. Fling it over. Fling it over. Watch him. Watch him.
Then the money fell through, and then I tried to raise the money myself and formulated the partners of Jean-Michel Charlier and Jean Giraud, and a wonderful stuntman named Ivan Schifra.
All right, get up, Blueberry.
Blueberry was just fantastic, and couldn't do it. Early 80s, tried to raise the money. John Milius was going to direct at one time. It was a dream, and we tried to make it work, and we all put money in, and eventually, like every good actor, we were sued by our own attorney for $39 million. And so were the French, and that became a stickler. And then eventually, in, I think it was 2001, a Spanish and French production company got together and created something called Blueberry in cinematic form that was received here called Renegade.
It was terrible.
And it was an actor who was a good actor, Vincent Cassels, who was a good actor.
The film was unwatchable, had nothing really to do with the book. And the movie tanked. And then everybody says, well, see, nobody likes Westerns.
As we all know, the source of the Western is here. And if you don't really sell it here, prepare it right here, write it here with our writers, it doesn't work. It just...
but the comic is still terrific.
Absolutely brilliant as an artist. Brilliant.
Marty, thank you for being here. And I want to thank everybody for joining us to talk about narrative art.